Good evening and welcome back to Embrace the Moment. I'm Judith. And before we get started, I'd like to say thank you for joining me. Welcome. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, great to see you. Please, if you like this video, hit like, comment, subscribe. And if you subscribe, don't forget to hit the bell so you'll be notified next time I upload. Okay, I'm less than uh, 12 hours out from the reconstructive surgery for my stomach. For those of you who don't know, I had gastric sleeve surgery in June of 2017 and developed a severe case of acid reflux, GERD, to the point where it's eroding my esophagus. And so I have to go in tomorrow morning to have it rerouted, a reconstruction. So it's basically as if I'm having the gastric bypass um, in order to prevent the stomach acid from coming up into my esophagus. And I'm really not feeling this too good. Because I'm diabetic, I have to watch how much I take in or what I take in. And the diet has been kind of restrictive. We were allowed to have one regular meal um, as opposed to just full liquids. So up until today, and today it was just supposed to be liquids. So I got up this morning, checked my glucose, and it was 99 from overnight. At about a little bit after 3, I started to feel like kind of confused, kind of shaky, um, just not feeling myself, just like something was wrong. And I knew something was wrong. I had already had 2 protein shakes. I had taken my Trulicity injection, but I had 2 protein shakes, water, yogurt, and I think that's it. Water, oh, tea, and some tea. Um, and I knew I just wasn't feeling well. So I checked my glucose again with a finger stick and it was 84. So it shouldn't have dropped like that. Normally it wouldn't, but it did. And um, they said if it gets below 70, then to take action. But I wasn't going to make it to 70. I know my body. I'm hypoglycemic. Um, just naturally. And I had to eat. So I don't know what that means for tomorrow, but I did have a lean cuisine meal. It was one of the ones they recommended, so it was on the list. But I ate that. It was kind of hard to eat that because I couldn't even consume. It was like I was getting full before I got like halfway through. Um, I'm not doing this for weight loss. For anybody who's saying, you bariatric. No, I'm not doing this for weight loss. I did the bariatric. I lost weight. I gained weight back. Not as much as I lost, but I gained weight back. But this is to prevent me from having to be on a feeding tube in the next 2 years because I have no esophagus. I've never heard of a esophagus transplant. I don't know if there's a list. I don't know how that would work. But it's not my goal to be in my early 60s and be on a feeding tube. Um, so I'm going to do this. The next, tomorrow is nothing. And then for 3 days after that, it's just clear liquids. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how I'm going to respond. I may not be able to take my Trulicity for the next 2 months. Because it's gonna be about that long before I can have real solid foods again. Um, 3 days on clear liquids. I think 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks on full liquids, which would give me yogurt, sugar-free pudding, things like that. Jello, but nothing really substantial. And then it's maybe at week 6, I can have an egg, um, mashed potatoes, plain mashed potatoes, canned chicken, things like that. Um, but I still won't be able to eat a lot. Will I lose weight with this? Yes. Have I lost weight so far? Yes. Is that a plus? Yes. But is that my goal? No. It would be nice to lose 20 pounds, but that's not my goal. My goal is to be able to continue to eat and enjoy my life without having a tube stuck in me. So that's just the update. I'll have my surgeries in the morning at 7:30 and go from there. Keep you posted. Have a good evening.